Exploring Fox Sports, top shows, leagues, and upcoming events in 2025. Ever felt lost in the vast world of sports? You're not alone. Just like Kyler Murray, who knows the feeling of being sidelined, many of us have experienced the frustration of not finding what we're looking for. But don't worry, there's still plenty to explore. If you're trying to access your favorite sports content, you can manage your favorites right here. It's a simple way to keep track of what you love most in the sports universe. But here's where it gets interesting. If you find yourself on a page that doesn't exist, don't panic. Instead, check out the top stories that are trending right now. You might discover something new and exciting that you didn't even know you were missing. For those who are passionate about sports, we have a variety of leagues to follow, including the NFL, college football, LIV Golf, MLB, college basketball, and UFL. Each league offers its own unique thrills and stories that can captivate any sports fan. And this is the part most people miss. The top shows available can also enhance your sports experience. Programs like The Herd with Colin Cowherd, First Things First, and Skeek provide insightful commentary and analysis that can deepen your understanding of the games you love. If you're looking for more ways to engage with sports, don't forget to check out the affiliated apps like the Fox Sports app, which keeps you connected to all the latest updates and scores. Curious about upcoming events? The FIFA World Cup 2026 and UEFA Women's Euro 2025 are just around the corner, promising thrilling matches and unforgettable moments. In conclusion, while you may encounter a few bumps along the way, the world of sports is filled with opportunities to connect, learn, and enjoy. So what do you think? Are you ready to dive deeper into the sports you love, or do you feel overwhelmed by the options? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's spark a conversation. Asia Cup 2025. Confirmed UAE dates and schedule. Breaking news! The cricket championship that many thought might never see the light of day is officially happening, and it is happening soon. From 9 September to 28 September 2025, the United Arab Emirates will host the ACC Men's Asia Cup, a tournament that has been at the center of endless headlines, diplomatic tug-of-wars, and passionate fan debates. But here's where it gets controversial. India and Pakistan have been placed in the same preliminary group, opening the door for as many as 3 high-voltage clashes in less than 3 weeks. What exactly has been confirmed? After months of behind-the-scenes negotiations, Asian Cricket Council ACC President Mohsin Naqvi, who also heads the Pakistan Cricket Board, announced the dates on social media. The statement ended a period of uncertainty that began at the ACC meeting in Dhaka, where political friction between India's neighbors threatened to derail the plan. Still, the cricketing bodies pushed on, and the last piece of the puzzle, government clearance in India, has apparently fallen into place. Why did government approval matter so much? India and Pakistan have not played a bilateral series for years because of strained relations. Earlier, India responded to a terror incident in Pahalgam with military action dubbed Operation Sindoor. Against that backdrop, even a neutral venue encounter sparks heated discussion. Sports Minister Mansukh Mandavia recently signaled, however, that New Delhi is open to multilateral contests if they help the country's broader sporting ambitions. Remember, India is eyeing a bid for the 2036 Olympics. In short, clearing the Asia Cup was as much about diplomacy and global perception as it was about cricket. The format explained for newcomers. 8 teams are split into 2 groups. Each side plays every other team in its group once. The top 2 from each group advance to what is known as the Super 4 stage, a mini-league where each of the 4 remaining teams meets the other 3. Points from the initial group stage do not carry over. The 2 best Super 4 sides then square off in the final. If India and Pakistan qualify, they could meet in the group stage, 14 sep, the Super 4 stage, 21 sep, and the final, 28 sep. Imagine the TV ratings. Group breakdown. Group A, India, Pakistan, United Arab Emirates, Oman. Group B, Sri Lanka, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Hong Kong. Complete match schedule, all dates, 2025. 9 Sep, Afghanistan versus Hong Kong. 10 Sep, India versus UAE. 11 Sep, Bangladesh versus Hong Kong. 12 Sep, Pakistan versus Oman. 13 Sep, Bangladesh versus Sri Lanka. 14 Sep, India versus Pakistan. 15 Sep, UAE versus Oman. First game of the day. 15 Sep, Sri Lanka versus Hong Kong. Second game, only doubleheader. 16 Sep, Bangladesh versus Afghanistan. 17 Sep, Pakistan versus UAE. 18 Sep, Sri Lanka versus Afghanistan. 19 Sep, India versus Oman. Super 4 stage, 20 Sep, B1 versus B2. These labels will become clear once the group stage ends. 21 Sep, A1 versus A2. 23 Sep, A2 versus B1. 24 Sep, A1 versus B2. 25 Sep, A2 versus B2. 26 Sep, A1 versus B1. Rest days, 22 Sep and 27 Sep. Final, the 28 Sep. Venues. While the ACC has not formally named the stadiums, Dubai and Abu Dhabi are the most likely hosts. Both cities offer world-class facilities, excellent transport links, and large expatriate communities that guarantee full stands, especially when India or Pakistan play. A quick note for beginners. YT20. This edition uses the 2020 format. Each side play a single innings with 20 overs because the 2026 ICC Men's T20 World Cup, co-hosted by India and Sri Lanka, is on the horizon. The Asia Cup therefore doubles as a high-pressure rehearsal where teams can test strategies, gauge form, and work through nerves in conditions similar to what they will face next year. Potentially explosive talking points. 3 possible India-Pakistan encounters in 15 days, dream or nightmare? Should politics keep rival nations from playing sport, or does sport offer a bridge when diplomacy stalls? Does staging the event in the UAE, a neutral venue, genuinely reduce on-field pressure, or only mask off-field tensions? And this is the part most people miss. The Asia Cup is not merely about cricket and glory. There's a financial lifeline for smaller boards like Hong Kong and Oman. Television rights and in-stadium revenue from an India-Pakistan game can bankroll grassroots programs for years. Your turn. Do you believe sport should remain insulated from political disputes? Or is it naive to think so? Is India's apparent openness to multilateral cricket with Pakistan a wise step toward global sporting credibility? Or does it risk sending mixed messages? Share your thoughts, supportive or critical, in the comments. Let's hear the arguments from every side. Asia Cup 2025 in UAE. India versus Pakistan, match dates and full fixtures. The mother of all rivalries is back. India versus Pakistan at the Asia Cup 2025. Get ready for the most anticipated clash in international cricket as arch rivals India and Pakistan face off in the 2025 Men's Asia Cup, scheduled to take place in the United Arab Emirates, UAE, from September 9th to September 28th. The stage is set for a thrilling encounter between these two cricketing giants, with their group stage match slated for September 14th. But here's where it gets interesting. They might just meet again, not once, but twice more if they both make it to the final. The Tournament Lowdown. The 17th edition of the Asia Cup will feature 8 teams for the first time, divided into 2 groups. Group A consists of India, Pakistan, Oman, and hosts UAE, while Group B comprises Bangladesh, Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, and Hong Kong. The top 2 teams from each group will progress to a second 4-team group, with the top 2 teams from that group advancing to the final on September 28th. A format designed for rivalries to flourish. With the T20 World Cup in mind, this year's Asia Cup will be played in the T20I format. This setup increases the likelihood of multiple India-Pakistan matches, with the potential for a second clash on September 21st should both teams reach the second stage, and a thrilling third encounter in the final. But will this be the year we finally witness an India-Pakistan Asia Cup final, a matchup that has eluded fans thus far? Neutral Venue Agreement, a new era for India-Pakistan matches. As per the recent agreement between the Board of Control for Cricket in India, BCCI, and the Pakistan Cricket Board, PCB, matches involving India and Pakistan will be held at a neutral venue for a 3-year period. This agreement was put to the test during the Champions Trophy earlier this year, where India played all their matches, including against Pakistan, in Dubai. Do you think this neutral venue arrangement will impact the dynamics of the India-Pakistan rivalry? Share your thoughts. Defending champions and past winners. India, the defending champions, will look to retain their title after beating Sri Lanka in the 2023 final. Sri Lanka, however, won the previous T20I edition in 2022, defeating Pakistan in the final. Can India continue their dominance, or will we see a new champion emerge? Stay tuned for more updates. For the latest news and insights, follow our cricket correspondent, Daniel Rasool, at Danny16000. The Asia Cup 2025 promises to be an unforgettable tournament filled with action, suspense, and the unrelenting passion of cricket fans worldwide. Which team are you rooting for? Let us know in the comments.